Hi guys, welcome to my channel over here where it's been quite some time since we have filmed. As you guys have seen, life has been crazy for me, but I'm getting back into it, so I do apologize for all that. But I also am so glad you guys are here, and I'm also filming on a new camera. So I hope everything looks well. Bear with me while I figure it all out. I was filming on my phone up until now, so I'm excited to start playing around with it. Today we have some new makeup. I was just going to do drugstore, but there is a few high-end stuff in here, so we're just throwing it all together. And then I do have a few other high-end stuff that I've had for a while. This is all newish by now probably, but that I'll probably maybe do in like a shorts video or on my social media. So make sure you check that stuff out as well, and I'll leave my social media accounts down below as well as my email for any business inquiries. But I'm probably not going to do a sit-down video because there's only 3 things for that. However, I'll probably do just individual shorts or, like I said, on my social media. So my name is Dawn, where we do, in case you're new here, all sorts of things. I do speed reviews. I do FabFitFun unboxings. I do the FabFitFun subscription. That's a quarterly subscription. And then I try out new makeup. And so we're going to do that today. So please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and make sure the bell notification so you're notified of all my uploads. And without further ado, we're going to go ahead and jump on into this new makeup. Again, it's high-end and drugstore, but mainly drugstore. There is maybe a couple things high-end. Yeah, it looks like maybe just 2 things high-end. One skincare slash complexion. So that's going to be thrown on the face as our skincare product. And then we have complexion as well. There's kind of 2, I would say it's 2 foundations, but one's like an essence. So we're probably, from what I've seen on other videos I've watched on that, it's probably going to be used as like a glowy primer today because I don't think it's going to be enough coverage. And then we'll go in with an actual foundation as well. So let's go ahead and jump on into it. All right, guys, so I am back real quickly. I did my eyes just a little bit. I did zoom you guys in just a little bit because we'll be doing complexion next. I used the NYX Ultimate Nudes, and then I went in with just a few colors. We're mainly focusing on the new products. I didn't want to go too crazy with my eyes. I first went in with this color, and then we went in with this darker brown here, and then I chose this one as my shimmer. And then I also, if I can find it, because I don't see it, I went in, I think I put it back behind me. I went in with the Amicole mascara. It's not too bad of a mascara, but it definitely weighs my eyelashes down a little. And it's a really, really wet formula, but it's not too bad. All right, so complexion, I'm going to go ahead and just throw my hair back a little with this ponytail. First, we have a couple complexion products. Like I said, we have a sunscreen, and that's high-end, and it is from Supergoop. And you know, one thing that I actually really like about the fact that I have a phone now is I can go on to the websites and I can give you guys information beforehand. When I was using my phone, I couldn't do that because clearly I was using my phone, right? So now I can go onto my phone like I'm doing right now, and I am looking up information for this for you guys. And this is called the Supergoop Protecting Daily SPF Tint 50 Sunscreen Skin Tint with Hyaluronic Acid and Ecraton. It retails for $44. Very, very tiny. Come on, let's focus. I know this focuses. There we go. And it is 1.18 fluid ounce, and I have mine in 14 in. So what we're going to do is use this as our sunscreen, and then we're going to go in with the other complexion products. Hopefully they will go well together. Let's give a little information. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 shades. So totally not bad, which is should have a lot of shades being Supergoop. Has SPF, supposed to have a natural finish, vegan, light coverage, best for dry combo normal skin, so all skin types, has no fragrance. It's an effortless lightweight skin tint, meets powerful SPF 50 with light buildable coverage and a natural finish for immediate smooth, even looking skin. So we're going to use this as our SPF today, but you can totally use it as actual coverage. I feel like this might be a little light for me, but the next shade down was definitely way too light. And then the next shade up, I felt like was a little too dark. But it being very light coverage and more like SPF skin tone, I figured we would be fine, right? Like light coverage, will be fine because I didn't plan on using it for an actual complexion product. I wanted to use it for what we're using it for. And I'm just going to apply it to the one side of my face to show you guys. And then I will go off camera and I will do the rest of my face, and then we'll come back on and do everything else. And that also gives it time to settle in to my skin before going in with our primer and going in with our complexion product. But I have you guys zoomed in and it looks really, really pretty. Like, can you guys see that pretty glow? It's got a little bit of a glow. It might be a little bit of my skincare as well underneath, but it's definitely more of a glow. Definitely very light coverage. So this would be really good for like no makeup days. If you just want to wear this, some blush bronzer, maybe, you know, a powder bronzer. Maybe if you're using powder on your face, just throw that in the crease of your eyes, some mascara, and call it good in a lip product. But I really like it. It feels really lightweight. It wasn't greasy at all. It was really easy to get into my skin with my fingers. Definitely very, very light coverage, as you can see, but not a bad product at all. All right, so I'm gonna go off camera, apply it the rest of my face, let it sit for a minute. We'll come back on and we'll do our essence / primer and our foundation product. Okay guys, so the next thing we're gonna try is the Covergirl Simply Ageless Skin Perfecting Essence. Like I said, this is supposed to be an essence / foundation, but everything I've seen and I've read and a couple videos I have watched on it, it's a very, very, very light coverage. So I wanted to try it as more of a glowy primer, and then there's another foundation we're gonna try over top. But as you can see, we got that sunscreen on, so hopefully all of this works together and we don't have peeling going on. But it looks really nice. What do you guys think? Let me know. I think it's really pretty. Definitely would be one that I don't think I would wear all the time because A, the size and the price point. But it's definitely one I would maybe wear if I want to just, like I said, wear that with some blush bronzer, some mascara, and a lip product, and then put on maybe your bronzer in your crease and call it good for the day. So here's what this looks like while I share it with you. If we're going to focus, like I said, please, oh, there we go. I apologize. I am new to this camera. This is my very first video. So a little information. It has a ton of shades, which is nice. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shades. And it retails for $21.49. I got mine. You can get on Amazon, but I got mine at Ulta. It says the Covergirl Simply Ageless Skin Perfecting Essence Foundation is a skincare makeup hybrid formulated with 0.5 kombucha, a plant-based retinol alternative, perfect for sensitive skin. The skin plumping formula reduces the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles and increases the skin's firmness. Oh, sorry. So there's what it looks like. We're gonna shake it because it's got these little beads in here and they're supposed to burst as you put them on your face. Let's zoom in just a little bit more too. There we go. That should be close enough. As you guys can see here on my forehead, you guys will see in a speed reviews video of stuff I've been trying the last few months since I've been MIA. Really, really damaged my skin, and it sucks because it was Korean skincare. So I'm trying to get back to normal, but here's what it looks like. It's a pump. And I'm just going to put a little bit here on my finger to show you guys. Oh, come on, focus. Focus before it goes all the way down my finger. There we go. So, oh, come on. Do I have to? This does not want to focus very well. Come on. There we go. See all the beads and everything in it? So, interesting, right? I've heard it's a dupe for something, but we shall see. I've never tried the product that it's said to be a dupe for. So it's got coverage as well. So we're just going to use our fingers. And again, I'm going to go on one side and then I'll go off camera and apply it everywhere else. That kind of helps with time management. I also have some brushes that I've actually tried off camera. So they're not new, but I'm going to share them with you guys in this video. I actually really like them. You'll see them in the speed reviews as well. So I want to apply it all with my hand, but I feel like as it warms up, the beads kind of disperse better as the warmth of your hand is warming the product up. It's going over that Supergoop sunscreen really well. So I'm happy about that because I was a little worried we're putting a little too much on our skin. And I don't have the yin skin like I used to anymore. So sometimes too much on my skin is too much on my skin, right? maybe we can get it all blended in with just our fingers. So that's nice. It's another very light coverage. I would definitely say light coverage like the sunscreen, but I'm kind of impressed. It looks really nice. It's got a little slight dew, little slight glow. So here it is with that sunscreen and that essence and without. So that's really, really pretty. I'm gonna go ahead and jump off camera again, go on the other side, and then we'll come back on and try the foundation. And the foundation, we're gonna do all of it on camera. And I'm gonna share with you guys the foundation brush I've been using. Absolutely love it. It's from BK Beauty. As you guys all know, I love that makeup brand slash brush brand because now they are doing makeup. I haven't tried their makeup yet. But I always go in with a sponge regardless. I don't want to go in with my sponge with this because it's such light coverage. So the foundation will use the brush and then I'll still go and pat it into my skin with my sponge. I do that with all my foundations, even if it's a brush that I do enjoy. So I will be right back. Okay, the essence is on. It has soaked a little bit. I also put on this Glow Recipe Plump Hyaluronic Gloss Balm I picked up not too long ago on the lips to hydrate. I've been wearing this at nighttime. You'll see it in a speed review, so I'm not gonna give my thoughts. This essence is it's kind of still out. I haven't had it on for very long. It definitely blended in well, but I've noticed around my mouth, it's kind of not separating, but it's got some dry. I've got some dry patches, so it's cleaning to that, and a little bit of peach fuzz here on my chin. There's no pilling going on yet, but this is our third product we're gonna be putting on our face, so we shall see. Verdict is still out for that. All of this stuff will be in a speed review once I try it a little bit more. But now our foundation, as we get to that step, is the new About Face. It is the Performance Skin Focus Foundation. Retails for $22. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 20 something shades. We'll just go with that. A lot of shades. Here's what it looks like as we try to focus, and then I can read you the information. I apologize. That's one thing I'm noticing. I have the focusing on, but it takes them into focus. There we go. So the Performer Skin Focus Foundation by About Face. It's buildable, breathable, medium coverage, delivers a longwear second skin finish. So that's some information about it. The shade is going to be a little too light. It retails for $22, like I said. I have L1 Neutral. I knew that when I swatched it in store, by the way. I knew it wasn't going to be my perfect shade match, but we're going to go with it anyways, and hopefully it works well. I do like that's not a pump. It is a doe foot. And I also like that when you pull it out, it doesn't go everywhere. And we're just going to go ahead and start on this side. Now, the shade is L1 Light. So it's a light neutral. The shade isn't necessarily, I guess, too light, but the undertone is definitely not a true neutral undertone. I've noticed that a lot lately with neutral foundations. They claim to be neutral, but they're not. Like this looks a little too orange, but we will see if we can make it work. I'm just gonna apply it like that to the one side of my face. And that was just one dip of taking it out of it. And then the brush I was talking about is the Nikki La Rose from BK Beauty. I've been trying these brushes. I cannot stop putting them down. This side here, we're gonna use with our brush, or use with our blush. This side we're gonna use for the brush for the foundation, but we're still gonna go over it with a sponge, like I said. But she did such an amazing job, you guys, with this makeup set. I got the whole set, and I'm telling you guys, you should pick it up. Like, you can do your entire face with this set. When I did my eyes, I used this brush right here, and I did both colors with this brush, and that's how I've been doing it, and I absolutely love it. And then, like I said, you can go on the one side and you can use it for your blush. Now, I've used it for liquid and powder, and today we have a cream to powder, so I'm not sure how that's gonna work. However, I feel like I have a lot of confidence in her brush because, well, brushes, the whole set. She's a makeup artist and her brushes are amazing. So I do not see anything going on negative-wise with this. Definitely can see a very light medium coverage. We still got some sun damage spots peeking through. We still got just a little bit of stuff peeking through, but there it is with and without. It's got a very pretty skin-like finish, so I would agree with that. I'm gonna now press it into the skin so we can get a much better kind of idea about it. And then we will go in on the other side. I don't think it's interfering with any of the other products, so that is very nice. Now we're gonna take the doe foot and we're gonna do the same thing on this side. I'm not gonna re-dip back in, we're just gonna apply. And once I got it blended into the skin, it definitely, the shade is okay, it works. It's not too dark or too light. I think it actually works pretty well. We're gonna put a little bit on the nose, down here, and then again, we'll take the brush and we'll pat it in. It feels very, very lightweight. So I would definitely agree with the lightweight claim. I don't feel like I have anything on my skin, and second skin claim I would agree with as well. I usually take my foundations down my neck even if I have a good shade match. It's just something that I feel like I like to do. Of course, makeup is always personal, and I just do that because for me it makes me feel better. It makes it so I feel like everything's cohesively blended together. But I mean, you don't have to go in with a sponge with this brush, honestly. I just do it because I like to make sure everything is in and pounced into that skin. That's the only reason. I do the same thing when I use a favorite concealer brush, which she has one, and we will be using that today as well. Like I said, I've already been using these, and I absolutely love the brush set. So far, this foundation is looking really nice. Make sure you check the description box because I will update you guys on how it wears throughout the day. But so far, so good. I think it looks really pretty. It's definitely a very pretty second skin natural finish, even with that essence underneath and the sunscreen with a little bit of that glow that I feel like the sunscreen did give. I mean, it is Supergoop and they're known for their glowy products. It isn't too overpowering. It's not too much glow, and it gives just a very natural look to the skin. So I'm very impressed with the fact that all three of these products have gone on my skin and I'm not noticing any pilling. I'm not noticing any major problems. They're all blending so nicely together. I would wear the essence probably the same way I mentioned the Supergoop and a no makeup day, just very few makeup products on my face, little bit of bronzer in the crease and some mascara and call it good. Like I said, for the price and the size, it's not a sunscreen that I'm going to wear every day as my sunscreen, but that would be a 2-in-1 step, you know, for the sunscreen, and the essence is not bad. I'll have to try it out more, obviously, but there we have it with our complexion product. There's what we look like. I'm liking it. It's looking good. I'm so glad everything so far has blended well together and those three products did not pill or do anything crazy. Real quick, I'm going to go off camera and I'm going to set my face and then we'll come back on. We have multiple lips to try out, so this shall be fun. And then we have a cream to powder blush and bronzer, and then I think that is, oh, sorry, we have our concealer. So we'll come back on and do concealer. No, let's do that now. Let's go ahead and just do that now because if I go off camera and powder, I'm going to have to powder anyways after I do the concealer. So we're going to go ahead and do our concealer now. Let me pull up the concealer on Sephora. It is a high-end one and it is new. And I'll give you guys the claims for that real quick. And then we will go ahead and go off camera and powder. So here is the concealer. I have another new one that I'm really excited to try out, but we're going to try this one out because it's supposed to be hydrating. The other new one will be with the other products in a speed reviews. This one is We're Even Hydrating Longwear Waterproof Concealer from Fenty. It retails for $30. There's a ton of shades. It's a natural finish. Cruelty-free lawn-wearing liquid, good for dark circles, a 12-hour hydrating lawn-wear concealer that comes in a wide range of medium coverage shades with a natural second skin finish. And here is what it looks like, and here's what the doe foot looks like, which is so interesting. I've never had one with a doe foot like this. If this will, you know, focus, you guys can see it. I'm excited because the doe foot is so interesting, and hydrating concealers is like one of my favorites. However, it says 12 hours. I'm not sure it's going to last that long. I'm not high hopes with the lasting power because hydrating concealers usually don't last too long. I really wish this would focus though so you guys can see what I'm talking about with the doe foot. It's very slanted and flat at the same time. It's very interesting. And I'm pretty sure I told you, but it retails for $30. And I have mine in the shade 190W. So this might be a little darker than our complexion, but we're going to go with it. And we're just going to go ahead and do one eye. We're going to put a little bit there, and then we're going to do that. I like to do that for lifting effect. And then I will go off camera and do the other eye and do the powdering and come back. So the Nikki LaRose brush for concealer is this one right here. It is her N16. Her eye brush in the set is N13, and the foundation and blush brush is N17. Here's what it looks like. I love how you got these long bristles here on top. This blends so well, and it's flat, so you can get in the corners really well. This brush has very quickly became my favorite brush for concealer. Like, you see how you can get right there in that corner, and it blends every concealer I have tried like a dream. It's beautiful. And again, I'll go over it with a sponge just because that's what I do. And then I'm going to take this side and blend it. Like I said, I don't expect necessarily 12 hours, and I definitely don't expect very long lasting power because it is hydrating. It's supposed to be hydrating, but we'll see. Maybe it will surprise me. And then I take the flat side of this brush, and then I just go over it more, and I bring it up here for that lifting effect as well. And then if my, eyeshadow is a little messy, then it just kind of cleans up the eyeshadow as well. And that's so, so pretty. So pretty. It's got a nice little glow to it. Do you guys see that? Great coverage too. It pretty much covered up my dark circles. I usually go in with a color corrector, but being I don't have a new one and we're trying out a new concealer, I didn't want to if I didn't have to. So here it is with and without. It definitely made a difference. I would definitely say hydrating. It's got a pretty natural look, but kind of a little bit of a glow to it, like a hydrating glow. And it definitely feels hydrating. It is so lightweight. And typically I would go in with the sponge, but I don't think I need to. I think that brush blended that so well. Okay, so now our bronzer. It is from LA Girl. The rest is all drugstore, and it is the Glow Envy Bronzer Mousse. It's a cream to powder, and I've swatched it, and as you guys can see, I swatched it a few times because it just felt so interesting when I first got it. You can see how it's so it's beautiful. Look at that. It's so, so creamy. I'm going to go ahead and swatch it on the back of my hand, and then I'll show you guys. Like, as soon as you start blending it, it goes straight to powder, but it's so creamy at first. Like, I'm really excited to try it. And then as far as, by the way, powder and concealing, I just concealed under this eye. We're going to keep this one, or not concealed, sorry, powder. We're going to keep this one with no powder. I used my Sigma on this side to see if what will happen, because hydratings usually do crease, and I usually have concealers crease on me regardless. I'm 38, I got stuff under the eyes. And to set under there, I use the Nikki LaRose N14 brush. I love this brush. I love to set it when I prime my lids for application of my eyeshadows, and for under here. It's just so nice, round, and fluffy. I've also used it for highlighter, and it actually works so well for that as well. I love it as powder. It's such an amazing brush. So another amazing brush from her. And then we have two other ones I want to share with you guys real quick. I didn't use them today, and I've used them a few times. We have her N12, which is this one right here. I've used it as eyeliner, which is a little thick for eyeliner up on my upper lashes. I usually don't use liquid liner, but it would be, kind of good for smudging it out. I went ahead and went in with the two shades from this. Also, when I was off camera, put it under my under eyes. I usually do that. I usually go in with whatever eyeshadows I use for liner. And then there's this thicker one here. This one is the N11. I've used this for liner on top. It's too thick for that. I like BK Beauty's smaller one, just BK Beauty's alone. But I've also used this for under the eyes as well. So I don't know where this is going to fit, or even this one, into my routine too much, into what I'm going to use them for, but I do like them. They're great quality. This I've used more often for if I wanted to use a shimmer shadow and I didn't use my finger and I went in with a brush, I'll use this. So there are those two other brushes. But a little bit about this amazing bronzer. I'm assuming it's amazing because it looks great, it feels great, and we're going to try it here in a minute. But I'm going to give you guys a little bit of information while you stare at how creamy that looks, as long as it focuses. By the time I get to reading, or I'm done reading, it should focus. It is $7.99. You can get it at Ulta. It says LA Girl Glowy Envy Bronzer Mousse and Sunkissed Glow. Your ticket to that sun-kissed beachy radiance all year round. Achieve that natural just back from the beach look effortlessly. And it's Sunkissed Glow. Oh, god dang, I keep moving. I'm sorry, guys. Like I said, bear with me for the first couple of videos. There we go. I'm new to this camera. But it's only in one shade, but it should work. Hopefully, it looks like it will. It does look a little dark, but we shall see. I'm going to go in with the Nikki LaRose in 15. It's a big fluffy brush to do this, and I'm just going to bounce it on there a little bit. And then I always take, especially creams, on the back of my hand, a cream blush, a cream bronzer, and I just like to work it in to my brush just so it's not patchy and it's nice and even on my face. And then we're going to go ahead and go in. I'm going to throw my hair back again just so we have it all nice, right? And then we're going to go. Let me fix my mirror a little bit. So far, complexion is looking good. Like, it's not bad. It's definitely still looking really good. It's not pilling. It's not picking up. Nothing. And once you apply this, it feels like it goes to a powder. So definitely a cream to powder. I wasn't sure with just the swatch, because you know how sometimes swatches can be different. It felt like that in the swatch, like once you start blending it out, it felt like it blended into a powder, but it's definitely a moussey cream when you first blend it and you first swatch it. But that's so pretty. And this brush does an amazing job. I've tried this with so many of my creams, and then I'm just going to bring it up here on the forehead just a little. That's beautiful. There we have it with the one side. I really, really like this. And I'm going to go off camera and do the other side after we do the brush, or sorry, the blush over here, because it's from LA Girl as well. So let me pull up that information for you. It's the Glow Envy as well, but it's in a blush form. They also have a highlighter that I thought about picking up, but I didn't. I still might pick it up and throw it in a video or try it and let you guys know. But I definitely wanted to pick up the blush and the bronzer. Did I get it on here? I had to have. My apologies, guys. I'm just trying to find it on Ulta's website. There it is. All right. So it retails for $7.99 as well. And this one, it feels like it's more cream than cream to powder. Like, it's definitely got that moussey feel. And when I swatch it, I don't know, I guess so. Okay, the first time I swatched it, it felt like it was more moussey and creamy than anything. It didn't feel like it would have been cream to powder, but I guess it does. Yeah, I guess it does. Okay, so look at that. It's so pretty. So I'll let you guys look at it while I give you some information. Again, it retails for $7.99, just like the bronzer. And we have in the shade Rosy Glow. Again, it's only one shade. Where dreamy, airy texture meets vibrant, buildable color. The LA Girl Glow Envy Mousse Blush is designed to take your cheek game to the next level, offering a flawless natural finish with every application. Say goodbye to dull and hello to glow, which it looks beautiful. So perfect shade for summer as well. Now I'm going to take the brush, the N17 that we use, the one side for foundation and this side for blush, and I'm just lightly going into it. Because again, I'm only doing one side right now. Then off camera, I'm going to jump off and do the other side. And then we'll come back on and got some lip liners, 2 lip products, and a lip plumping gloss. So the gloss is going to go on last, or maybe on top of the other lip products. I don't know yet. I just wanted to make sure we did all the lip products in one. All right, here we go. Let's make sure it's not too vibrant. Okay, yeah. Okay, not bad. I was hoping the shade wouldn't have been too crazy off the bat. You never know with blush. Sometimes you can definitely get a little too much right away. And this brush is amazing for applying this blush as well. The size is perfect. The shape is perfect. The density of the bristles are perfect. The softness is perfect. I've used these brush sets, or this brush set, probably a million times since I've got it. Every time I do my makeup. And they still feel like they're brand new and they've been washed couple times. All right, so there is our blush. That's so pretty. I feel like it's, like I said, a great summer color. I I don't think it's too bright. You could probably build it up. You want to, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and see if we can build it. I'm just going to lightly tap into it, but I'm still going to tap a little bit, but not as much on the back of my hand, just because I want to see if it can build and how much. Okay, we're building. It definitely builds. Probably not too much more than this, but that's okay, because I think this gives a beautiful, beautiful look to the skin. And I feel like it's the perfect shade for summer. I wonder if they're going to come out with other shades, because right now they just have these two shades are their shades, but I really like it. This side is the worst side for me. That's why I'm trying it on camera with you guys on this side, because I got sun damage spots here where I don't really have it here. It's more back here. So I wanted to see how it would look on camera on this side, and I'm really enjoying it. I think both the blush and bronzer are amazing, and I can't wait to play around with them more and give my final thoughts. Okay, so face is done, and I'm very impressed with both blush and bronzer, you guys. Like, I'm really, really enjoying it. I will say I'm actually really also impressed with the concealer. This is the side that I didn't powder, and it's not creasing yet, and normally they crease on me by now. So, I mean, it's only probably been about 40 minutes. However, normally by now they do. So I'll keep you guys updated, like I said, in speed reviews. But so far, so good with that concealer. I'm very impressed. I would prefer not to set if I don't have to, because I don't like to put a bunch of powder on my under eyes, even with my favorite ones. But so far, so good. I will say I am noticing around my mouth area a little bit of separation and cleaning to dryness. So I don't know if it's all three products, if it's just one of them or what. So again, I will have to test them out all separately next time and give you guys an update and a speed reviews on that. But other than that, everything's looking really good. I'm very much impressed with the blush and bronzer for $8. Like, go LA girl. All right, now we got lips and then we're done. We have some lip liners here from e.l.f. These came out a bit ago. Like I said, some of this stuff I've had for a while, but I haven't been doing videos. And these are, they have 8 shades. They retail for $2. $2. So I got 3 shades here, and we will definitely swatch them. A creamy lip liner pencil that glides on smooth through shape and sculpt your lips with high pigment color and a semi-matte finish. When I swatched them when I got them, I definitely could see that. And this first shade here that we're going to swatch, let me see if I can find where the shades are on this. Are the shades not on here? Well, that's not cool. I do not see the shades on here. That is quite a bummer, you guys, because they came just like this. They didn't come in a box or anything. All right, well, here's the lighter shade, and here's what they look like. They are a pencil. Come on, focus. And I'm pretty sure I said they retail for $2. There you go. Maybe that's what I have to do. There you go. So that's what they look like. We're going to go ahead and do all the swatches. This is the lighter one. It's more of a pinky nude. And then the next one is our lightest true nude shade, since I don't have, you know, the names. And then our darkest nude. They feel really nice and creamy. I will say usually creamy means they don't last long, but for $2, I had to pick up 3 shades. And for $2, like, you can't complain. But here they are. And like I said, from left to right, we have our pinky nude, and then the middle one is our lighter nude, and then the other one is our darker nude. And then for lips, we have a actual lip product, so I got to figure out what shade of this we're going to use. But this is the Clout Lip Plumping Pen from e.l.f. It retails for $8. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shades of these, and it's the normal, you click it up. Everyone's duping e.l.f. Like, we have another one of these from NYX we're going to try as well. So while this is focusing and you guys are checking out what it looks like, I'm going to read you the information from e.l.f. I only swatched on the back of my hand when I got it, so I don't know what it's like on the lips. A tinted moisturizing lip plumping gloss with a cooling sensation that gives you a smooth, glossy, and plumped up pout. I really do like the Tarte ones. They're just expensive. So we're going to go ahead and swatch it a little. Okay, it gives a, yeah, it definitely gives that kind of Tarte look. It feels really creamy, definitely messy like the Tarte one, but we shall see. Like, I really like the Tarte one, I just don't like the price. That's my biggest complaint with that. So let me share with you guys right here. That's so pretty. Look how glossy that looks. I really do like that. So let's go ahead and go in real quickly. I think we'll go in with the lighter brown for the lip liner. And like I said, we have a NYX one too. So this will be fun, you guys, because I'm going to have to take lip stuff off. And I really suck at talking while doing my lips, but ooh, this definitely glides on so smooth. This is definitely very, very creamy. Again, I would guess that's not going to have the longest staying power. But again, for $2, I don't care. I will reapply for $2 a piece. That's why I was like, I can't choose. Like, I liked all the shades I got, and see, I can't apply when I'm talking. I liked all the shades I got, and for $2, like, you can get multiple colors. All right, so there is the lip liner, and then we're gonna go in with the lip pout. Remember though, once you pull this up, you can't pull it down, so don't go too crazy. But there's what that looks like on the lips. I was gonna go ahead and do a lot of overlining like I normally do, but I wanna give this a fair shot as well. So let's go ahead and go in and see. Okay, I can definitely see the mess. It's gonna be a little kind of goopy like the Tarte ones. It's definitely a little messy, but it's really creamy. And it's up there on the top lip only. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys before I go on with the bottom lip. I like it so far. I think that was like a perfect shade color too with the liner. And I didn't even do that when I bought the liners. I actually bought the liners before I bought this. We'll have to see if it gives any cooling effect, or yeah, it's a little cooling already, or if it's plumping or anything. But here you guys have it. I really like it. It feels nice. It looks a little like the Tarte. I feel like the Tarte one's maybe a little bit more glossy, but I feel like this is a great alternative. I wouldn't call it a dupe to the Tarte one, but I mean, e.l.f. has just been killing it lately. Like, they've been just going crazy with their dupes, and I would have to agree with a lot of their products being absolutely amazing. Now, there will be a product in my speed reviews that you guys will be seeing here at some point here soon that I was not too impressed with by e.l.f., which is the first time in a long time. But I'm going to go ahead and go off camera real quick and do some things, come back on, and we will see how this looks plumping wise, because I don't feel like it's doing any plumping yet. We got a little bit of strains, you know, like when it gets a little bit too thick, maybe I put too much on, but it doesn't look bad. Okay, real quick, I did forget to tell you guys the shade of this one. Does it not have it on here too? Oh my goodness. You guys, I'm gonna have to go back and look and see shades, because it doesn't have it on this as well. As far as this one goes, I don't think it plumped. It definitely gave that cooling sensation. It was kind of that minting cooling sensation, but I didn't see no plumping at all. And I went ahead and went in with the e.l.f. more like pinky nude lip liner for this next one. Now this next one is a little bit darker, at least it looks that way, but it's got a little bit of a pink to it. So that's why I chose that one. And this one, I think I do have the shade name. I don't understand why I cannot get the shade names for those. Like, I don't understand. Yes, this is link in my bio. It's the same as the e.l.f. one. It's called the Fat Oil Slick Click Vegan Lip Pencil, a balm. Retails for $11. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 shades. And so it's got the same, it looks the same. It lips on slick and justly click with the NYX Professional Makeup Fat Oil Slick Clicks. The pigmented balm provides 12 hours of juicy hydration for all day comfort. So we're going to see, we're going to apply this one, and then we will take it off, and there's a lip oil that we're going to try as our last product. I thought about trying it with this because it's from NYX as well, but I want to try these lip products completely on their own. But they might be something I would try together another day. Right off the bat, I will say this one's not as glossy and doesn't feel as hydrating as the e.l.f. one. It's not bad. If I had to choose between the two, like if I only had enough money to buy either one, like one of them but not both, I would choose the e.l.f. one, I feel like, just based off of first impressions. But again, I will definitely try it out and we will see how I feel about that one. But so far, I mean, it's not bad. It doesn't have any claims of being plumping or anything, and the e.l.f. one does, but it doesn't plump. But I like the look more of the e.l.f. one. This is more of a matte with a little bit of a gloss. The other one from e.l.f. is glossier, which I like that look more. Not bad though. What do you guys think? Let me know. All right, so the NYX product that we have next, and then we are done. I'm not going to use a liner with this. I sometimes do with my oils, sometimes I don't, but we're not going to. My lips definitely are killing me right now. It is the Duck Plump High Pigment Lip Plumping Gloss. So here's what the packaging on the outside looks like, and then I will show you the doe foot. And I have mine in the shade Nude's Sweens. So let's get it in focus. Yeah, that's right, I have to do this. Okay, well that's what was doing it before. Again, guys, I really apologize. I will have this down by the next time I do a makeup video, I promise. I promise. Maybe if I hold it with this hand and cover it this way. There we go. So it's a flat, both sides here are nice and flat. And then that's what the actual sides look like, but it's a very flat, thick applicator. It's very interesting. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, unless I'm counting wrong, shades. And again, mine's in Nude Sweens. Caution, may cause duck lips. So it's supposed to be plumping. I already knew that just based off the name. Get instant and overtime plumping for the ultimate injection-less pout from NYX Professional Makeup Duck Plumping Lip Gloss. So it's supposed to be plumping. It's supposed to give you those big, juicy duck lips like if you got injections, but without the injections. So we're going to go ahead and apply it. Like I said, no liner. Ooh, I like that. It smells nice too. I can't place the smell. But you guys see just how juicy that looks? And like, I really like how it just glides on. It's a lot thicker than most lip oils I go for. So I definitely probably will use a liner next time I use it. Oh yeah, it's already plumping. Or it's already staining the lips. It's already got that plumping feeling to it. I love the name too. The name is so amazing. All right, so there's what that looks like. I like so far. I really like how glossy it is. I love the juicy, glossy look to the face. I'm gonna go ahead and zoom you guys out now. And we're gonna just real quick go over some stuff while I let this sit, and then we will figure out if it really is plumping or not. So, you know, you guys definitely, like I said, pick up these brushes. They're so, so good. I recommend the Nikki LaRose. Love them, love them. And I'm really impressed with the blush and bronzer. I'm going to have to try the essence and the foundation a little bit more because, again, I've got some dryness going on around here, or clinging to some dryness around there, and a little bit of patchiness, but not too bad. And on camera, this camera, at least in my viewfinder here, makes my skin look beautiful. Now, my skin isn't bad. It doesn't look bad at all, but I will definitely say that you can't tell that there is some issues with the complexion products. I really like the Supergoop SPF. Oh, that's burning now. Ooh, that's burning. Hopefully it's doing some plumping for how much it's burning. Not as bad as any of the Too Faced lip plumping stuff. Oh, that stuff is crazy. But it's like starting to get like my tongue a little bit burning. Anyways, so I really did enjoy the Supergoop. I definitely would use that more on the no makeup day. Like I said, all of this stuff will be tested out a lot more, and I will let you guys know in speed reviews. As far as the NYX Clicky Pencil and the e.l.f. one, I prefer just based off of first impressions, the e.l.f. one. But again, I could change my mind. I've had things in these videos I did not like and I ended up really liking by the time I got to speed reviews, and I've tried it multiple times and vice versa. I really liked something and then I didn't by the time I did a speed review. So that's one reason why I love doing those for you guys. And what else? What else? The lip liners. I really do like these lip liners. I'm just going to imagine they're not going to last for very long, but I'll find out, let you guys know. We definitely do still have more stuff to try. And then this, I'm really, really impressed. Like, this is the side without powder. And look at that, guys. It has not creased at all. This is the side with powder, but it looks so good without powder. And I love a concealer. I don't have to powder. And by now, it's been over an hour. So I'm very much impressed because usually within 20 minutes, if a concealer is going to crease on me, it will. There's been very, 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 very few concealers that crease or that do not crease on me. And I've tried so many. So I'm really impressed with this. This is high up there because I have another concealer to try out. Like I said, I believe it's 3 more. Yes, there's 3 other high-end products that I will be testing, but we're going to test those in shorts individually. It's a foundation, concealer, and a blush stick. So those I won't do together. I'm just going to go ahead and do them in shorts, and I'll probably also post them on my social media as well at some point, but I'll do the shorts first and then post them on social media for you guys to see as well. But this stuff is really good. I really liked a lot of it, and I am excited to be back to filming with you guys. Let's look at the lips. I don't feel like they're plump that much. Let me know what you guys think. I don't feel like they've plumped too much. Maybe a little, but not too much. But I love, look at that glossy. Ooh, those glossy lips. I love how they look. The burn isn't as bad as I thought it would be. It's definitely, like I said, not as bad as Too Faced, but... Okay, guys, I'm really impressed with everything, and I'm so happy to be back and filming with you guys and to have this new camera. Again, please bear with me in the next couple of videos while I test it out. I will get better, I promise. Thank you guys so much for watching, and please subscribe. I would love to have you a part of my YouTube family here, and I'll see you guys here very soon, my friends. Bye.